What's up, everyone? DefyNewYork.com with a brand new video. Today we're looking at the 2020 white, black, fire red Jordan Retro with the Nike Air branding on the back. Been waiting a long time for this. Before I start the video, I just want to say I hope everyone out there is doing well. Hope you're staying safe and healthy. My family and friends have been affected by this. Some of them have caught COVID-19 and developed some serious complications. We've seen some other things transpire, and especially being in New York, it's bad, as it is, around several parts of the world. So I just hope everyone out there is staying healthy and safe. Now, with that said, so we've been waiting 20 years. I know I have 20 years for this shoe to come back again. And I did have the 2000 Retro. Everybody calls them the 99s because they were produced in 1999, but the actual release date was in January of 2000. That was the last time this colorway got the Nike Air branding. Not 1999, January 2000. Okay. So with that said, my pickup story back then was that my grandmother gave me the money to pick them up. I was 19 years old. I was in college. And she wanted to give them to me as a gift. She also gave me the money to pick up my father's pair as well. So my father and I both had this shoe, and right out of the box, they fit perfect. It just fit perfect. They were very comfortable. I wore them all the time. Now, when they did drop, it was funny because I woke up early to go get them, thinking that maybe there'll be a couple people that will, line up or whatever. Nobody showed up for these. Not one person. I was the only person. And I stayed there for about 30 minutes talking to the owner of that particular athlete's foot. And no one else came in for them. So it's just funny to see how much has transpired since then. Now, I went through probably around 4 or 5 pairs of these over the years with the Nike Air branding on it. I wasn't really a big fan of the Jumpman logo on the heel of this colorway, so I stayed away from them. But in comparison to the 2000 Retro, it's not as good. I didn't think, most of us didn't expect that. But the sizing is a bit different than these, which surprised me. So this pair is both size 13, but this 2020 release fits bigger than this one. And let's see if you can see that. So what I'm noticing is that the overall feel of the shoe is bigger. And although it feels wider and roomier on this shoe compared to this release, I noticed that, like many Jordan Retros, you're starting to feel just a little bit of pressure on your pinky toe. And I feel like if I went down a half size, it would probably make it a little bit painful. But there is space in the toe area for me to move around. Actually, a little too much, more than a thumbnail's width. So with that said, as far as sizing goes, you might be a little bit surprised to see that they are going to fit roomy. Like, it's just, I don't know what else to say. So as far as going a half size down, usually I would recommend it. But in this case, I don't know if I would recommend it because you might have that issue with the pinky toe. So stick to your normal size. I'm sure there'll be plenty of pairs to go around, and if you need to swap them out, I'm sure it won't be too much of a hassle. That's what I'm thinking. Now, I scored these on the shock drop. I never score anything on any of those shock drops. I just happened to be looking at that on my cell phone at that time, and I took it as a sign that my grandmother wanted me to have this pair. So I picked them up immediately. I didn't wait. And they're very nice in hand. Now, you'll also notice that the netting is a bit different. It doesn't have that contrast. You see, it's like a flat white, whereas this, has that more contrast. Actually, prefer this because it looks more like the original. So now, as far as overall quality, I like these a lot. This bothered me on the black silver fives, but it doesn't bother me as much on this release. So I think once you have them in hand, you'll be very pleased with them otherwise. Once you get the fit figured out. Now, they came with this to protect the tongue, I guess, from getting scraped up. And you know, they have the inserts. They had like a little slight piece of tissue in there, which was kind of funny. Let's see if I can show you that. Like, this was it. This is the tissue paper. So I thought that was funny. Usually they put like a whole big thick piece of paper. And this is the box, and you'll notice that the box now says Nike Air instead of just the Jumpman Air, which I thought was a good touch. Show you the bottoms. All right, everyone, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope everyone stays safe. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, please feel free to drop me a line. Stay safe, stay healthy as best as possible. Salute to any of you that are essential workers, you know, police officers, doctors, hospital, grocery clerks, delivery people, anybody out there that has to be out there and conduct their job and risk their lives, pretty much, risk their health. I salute you, and I hope you guys are okay. So once again, stay tuned for more videos that are coming. I got some pickups that I have not posted yet. I have some things I want to talk about. Have some rare Ewing stuff that we're gonna share. Working on a video for that. And you'll see some other stuff. There's some stuff that's outside of sneakers. You'll see some stuff maybe for the kids as well. So just stay tuned. And if you need me, hit me up.